Is the moon asking to stay long enough for the clouds to fly me away? It's my time coming, I'm not afraid, afraid to die. And my fading voice sings of love, but she cries to the clicking of time, oh time. In the fire, in the fire, in the fire, she weeps on my arm, walking to the bright lights in sorrow. Oh, drink a bit of wine, we both might go tomorrow. Oh, my love, and the rain is falling, and I believe time has come. Well, it reminds me of the pain I might leave behind. In the fire, in the fire, in the fire, in the fire.
Jeff Buckley, live on KCRW. Thank you. That one was called Grace. Jeff, just curious where you get your vocal inspiration. Seems to come from somewhere else.
Well, actually, right now it's not working all that properly.
It almost sounds like you've got sort of a scat-inspired vocal style in certain ways.
It's not literal. Although it's a compliment, thank you. I mean, scats, the way people, like real people, like when Ella does it, and like Joe Williams or like Lambert, Kendricks, and Ross, when they do it, it's real. It's the only way. I guess it's garnered from, and I really haven't figured myself out yet. But I need to improvise. I've always improvised, and I guess it's not really. Like on the disc, that's the only version I've ever really done with like. I love doing the way Young Lovers do. It was sort of like a part in my evening where I would stretch out, because it's a blues basically. Mm-hmm. But that's the only. It's kind of a misnomer that I'm like some kind of jazz guy. Critics hate this fucking.
It's okay.
Critics hate the CD. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't. I didn't. Did I?
It's okay. Don't
Critics hate the CD. They don't like it. And,
they don't.
And they don't. No, they don't, because it's like actually somebody in New York called me a cipher. They called me a zero because they really couldn't figure out anything. What the truth about?
They couldn't find the right hole to put it in or something. I mean, you have a tune here in French. Maybe they were confused.
They're easily confused. Then they usually like to know where to put the thing in the hole.
Yeah.
And I think they have problems at home with that sort of thing, and they sort of like take it out on me.
Well, it must be the case.
You sexless little dogs, you. Actually, at Shanae,
which is a place where you play a lot in the East Village.
I used to play, and I will play again. Mm-hmm. It's the place I played most.
That's where the CD5 has been recorded at, live at Shanae.
And I used to do anything that came into my head, either with something I was working on, or all my originals, or anything. I even did like that's called from like 5.5 hours of material, and I do anything from. I actually did a Bad Brains song,
which later on, when you turn into my guest DJ this evening, you play some Bad Brains.
Yeah.
Which Bad Brains song did you do live at Shanae?
I did Eye Against Eye, actually. In the quest for the test of fulfilling achievement, everybody's only in it just to feed themselves. But the fact of the matter is, he just don't care to overstand with the students of anyone else. So tell me, why did you have to lie? Try to make it all confused back to USA. When the fact of the matter is, he just don't care to overstand with the students. Well, I don't want to go against I. Well, I don't want to go against I. Well, let me tell you now. I forget how this part goes. Okay, now factory going. It's the same old story. I against I against I against I against I. And I say I don't like it, and I know I don't want it. I against I against I against I against I. Almighty watching, Almighty watching. I against I against I against I against I. And I say I don't like it, and I know I don't want it. I against I against I against I against I. Ay. And then wait. I got lost with the Trinity. Got to go to TVs on the video too. I got to write so much, I'm making for a fantasy for all my family across the nation. What you gonna do? But the baby who's sick to say that you. But the baby, what you gonna do? I'm gonna tell this looking straight at you. I don't know it. There we go. Who's gonna tell you about the truth about the mugs, drugs, and the police thugs, about the rats sticking rackets on the fantasies around the nation, around the nation. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What are you going to do? Oh, what are you going to do? Yes. That's about as corny as I can be. But I had an electric guitar and I don't know.
Jeff Buckley is my guest on Man in the Moon, and you were just doing a
so
Bad Brains tune.
ridiculous. Why'd you make me do that? Oh my God.
I'm grateful. Now, were you a big Bad Brains fan?
Yeah. Everything cool I've gotten into completely late.
Really? You weren't into them when it was cool to be into them?
I probably didn't even know about them. I probably didn't even I've been in I've been in places that are completely out of touch. Like when all the cool SST stuff hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Meat Puppets and Black Flag and Minutemen. I was living in Anaheim with the rest of the Disneyland Nazi youth, going to high school there, and totally just in complete misery every day of my life.
So you're from Anaheim?
No, I'm not from anywhere.
Yeah.
I was born in Martin Luther King Hospital in Los Angeles, and then I lived like every other shoddy little place.
How long have you been living in New York, though?
Since 90.
A couple years.
A few years.
Yeah.
And in 91, I even went back to Los Angeles for a while. I got stranded.
But you left because the earthquakes were just getting to you.
I left because I just never fit in. I never fit in. I drank coffee all the time. I walked faster than everybody else. I talked faster. I was always being called. If you can imagine, I wore my hair long and I wore eccentric clothes.
So do you feel comfortable in New York?
I feel so comfortable in New York.
Good.
Because
you stick around there.
There's still posers and there's still all that stuff, but there's really amazing life in the underground. And there's a great underground in New York or in Los Angeles as well. Yeah. But I feel that the energy is happening. The energy is more my style.
Right.
Everything I ever projected New York to be, it was. Even the stinky, ratty, vomity part of it.
Right.
Everybody has to do the subway. Everybody has to smell the same smells. And people get mad all the time. When people don't like something, they get out of my way, you blah, blah, blah. Or
they say so.
Yeah, but here it's how you doing? Let's do lunch. I love you.
Jeff Buckley is my guest. You're listening to Man in the Moon on KCRW.
How come it's called Man in the Moon?
Basically because this show is a spoken word and music show. And since there's a big oral tradition that surrounds all the stories of the Man in the Moon, and we just thought that might be a good title for the show.
That's good. Looking out the door, I see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners, parading in a wake of sad relations, as their shoes fill up with water. Yeah, maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going home, but tonight you're on my mind, so you'll never know. Broken down and hungry for your love, with no way to feed it. Well, how you tonight? Charge, I know how much I need it. Too young to hold on, I'm too old to just break free and run. Sometimes a man gets carried away when he feels like he should be having his fun, and much too blind to see the damage he's done. Oh, sometimes a man busts away has no one. So I wait for you, and I burn. Will I ever see your sweet return? All I ever learned, oh, lover, you should have come over. 'Cause it's not too late. Lonely is the room, the bed is made, the open window lets the rain in, and burning in the corner is the only one who dreams he had you with him. My body turns and yearns for a sleep that won't ever come. It's never over. My kingdom for a kiss upon her shoulder. Oh, it's never over. All my riches for her smiles when I slept so soft against her. It's never over. All my blood for the sweetness of her laughter. It's never over. She's the tear that hangs inside my soul forever. Well, maybe I'm too young, but to keep good love from going wrong. Too old to break free and run, too deaf, dumb and blind to see the damage I've done. Sweet lover, you should have come over. How long will I wait for you, lover, 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 lover. Should have come over, 'cause it's not too late. I actually wrote that on this guitar.
All right. What guitar is that?
It's a Gibson. It's a little Gibson L1.
Jeff Buckley's my guest. You're listening to Man in the Moon, and it's 16 minutes before 1 o'clock. By the way, my thanks to your crew at Columbia Records, including Mark Cordelis, and we get the other names in a second, for bringing Jeff Buckley down, who is my guest this evening, on KCRW and Man in the Moon. Let's hear another one.
Well, the man in the moon is KCRW, where's dear Donahue? Who cares? 'Cause we got Liza.
Cute. Okay. But no, really, I want to hear another real tune, Jeff. Another real tune.
You dogging my music?
No, that one was my favorite, actually.
Just like, just instant attitude. Oh, yeah. Oh, we think you're so mellow here. But no, just a bunch of attitude mongers. All right, let me, it's a great honor, actually, to be here. Because I've listened to KCR for a long time, like I was telling you.
W. That's great. You're a Joe Frank fan.
Mm-hmm. I can't imagine talking with him.
He's actually just a normal guy.
That's the problem, is I figured he's just like a normal guy, but he has this sense of life that is too creatively tragic. Or screwed up. Actually, it's just probably a perfect mirror, which is probably why it freaks me out so much. But it's over. Just hear this and then I'll go. You gave me more to live for, more than you'll ever know. Yeah, this is our last embrace. Must I dream and always see your face? Why can't we overcome this wall? Baby, baby, maybe it's just because I didn't know you at all. Kiss me, please kiss me. Kiss me out of desire, baby, no consolation. Oh, you know it makes me so angry, 'cause I know that in time I will make you cry. This is our last goodbye. Yeah. Was there a voice unkind in the back of your mind saying, maybe you didn't know him at all? You didn't know him at all. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, well, the bells out in the church tower chime, burning clues into his heart of mine, thinking so hard on a soft eyes, and the memories ever since that it's all. That's called Last Goodbye.
Jeff Buckley is my guest, and you're listening to Man on the Moon. Jeff is playing live with his guitar.
I'm everybody's guest, I guess, now. Everybody in Los Angeles.
While you were playing, I snuck over to your CD collection and I grabbed a Velvet Underground CD, and I queued it up to one of the tunes. But if you have a particular track, I was wondering if you'd play one more tune, and then after that we can go into something by the Velvet Underground possibly, and then take it from there. You can be my guest DJ for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So how about number 8 on Velvet Underground? I think it's Stephanie Says. How about that?
That's fine.
All right. And then the rest will be up to you. But play one more tune if you don't mind. Jeff Buckley is my guest, and you're listening to KCRW and Man in the Moon.
Southern trees bear strange fruit, but on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, with strange fruit hanging by the poplar trees, and pastoral singing of the gallant South, of the bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh, and then the sudden smell of burning flames. Oh, Now here's a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to sow, for the sun to rise, for the tree to drop. Now here is your strange and bitter cry. Strange fruit.